everybody! It's a lovely, lovely chilly day in southern Alabama. It's still a week out for me, but video day today, I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. We will be with the kids doing an early Christmas in Vegas. So hopefully I'll get you something good. But today, 1 week from today, my time, right? Time warp. Yes, do the Wayne's World. It's Thanksgiving. I want everybody to think about what the holiday is all about. It's not about having a 4-day weekend. It's not about going off and playing. It's about thanking God for everything that He brings you. Even the things that are difficult, because they make you stronger. So, just remember that. It's also the start of Christmas season. The end of the day today, midnight tonight, video time, starts Black Friday. Everybody goes nuts going to these doorbuster sales and things like that. And they're obsessing on the commercialism, or in the back of their mind, they're thinking, what can I get? Personally, I don't want anything. I get my enjoyment out of giving. But Christmas is not even about the gifts at all, whether it's the giving or the receiving. Or should I say receiving or the giving. It's about loving each other, caring for each other, and remembering the most important gift that all of us have received when Jesus sacrificed Himself for us. Now, I usually don't get into religion on here, and for the most part I try to avoid politics. But to all the school systems out there that are banning the pledge because it acknowledges God, that have forsaken what this country was founded on, because they keep forgetting that the Pilgrims came here for religious freedom. And how can I put this? Although not any particular denomination, it was primarily Christians that settled and founded this country. And we seem to be forgetting that. So I want you to think about that over the next month. Because that's what made this nation possible. So thank God today for all the blessings you receive. And as we enter the Christmas season, not the commercialized stuff, because the commercialized stuff started even before Halloween. That's a bit ridiculous, okay? But as we enter the Christmas season, remember the true meaning of Christmas. It's about love and caring and celebrating the birth of Jesus. So that's a special thing I want to ask you today, is don't forget what today's holiday is about, and don't forget what this season is about. So, back to work mode. We're about 500 miles from our delivery in Orlando. Don't know yet what we're going to do after that. Excuse me. We're scheduled for in the morning. We should be there before they close today. It's a drop and hook, so we should be able to drop it. Hopefully all goes well and we can drop it. And hopefully they got us a pre-plan by the time we get down there. So we can keep on going, earn some more money. And if not, I guess we're going to sit until tomorrow morning. But I pushed super hard last night, did a little over 700 miles, ran down to 15 minutes on my clock. So it was a full night. Made a stop off at Walmart, got me some more Gatorade. Chris is inside doing her morning routine. Miss Alizé, hello. Hey, she's been out. She's watching for Chris, like she does every morning. And like she does every time I get out of the truck, she'll sit there and she'll watch. Wait for us to get back. That's one of the things I'm thankful for. A little baby here. So when she gets done with that, she's going to do her pre-trip, take Alizé back out again for a quick secondary walk, and then we're off down the road. And I'm setting up the outside camera on the passenger side, so hopefully we'll be able to get Battleship parked in the daytime this time, and you'll be able to see the USS Alabama. And hopefully you'll be able to make out that submarine they got sitting on pedestals, basically, outside of the Alabama, and all the aircraft they have sitting on static display out there. window. Done shift change. I just dropped the trailer in the dock. And we got to head over to the drop yard to grab an empty. Then we go to Union City, Alabama for our next pickup. And from Union City, Alabama, we go to two nasty places. Oakland, California for Monday morning. San Francisco, California for Monday night. Ugh. It's going to be a hard push run. Looking at about 2,800 miles altogether. And I don't like going to San Francisco. There ain't no room to maneuver. But anyway, off we go to look for an empty. Alrighty, we picked up our load. It is 4:15 a.m. They had us preloaded. And now we have 2,510 miles to go to our final. So about 24:50 to our first delivery. Shouldn't be any problem. We got 3 days to get it done. 72, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 77 hours roughly to get it done. So we should be okay on that. Won't have to push like we've been doing, trying to get ahead of the curve, because there ain't no getting ahead of the curve on this load. Nobody's going to be there until Monday morning.
In 3/4 of a mile, keep right to Alabama 110.
Yes, we will. Same way we go every time we leave this place. Yeah, nobody's going to be there until Monday morning. So there's no chance of getting unloaded early, trying to get ahead of the schedule. So we're just going to go somewhat casual. We're going to run the bottom. It's about 40 miles further to go across Interstate 20 and 10. Pick up the 210 in LA. Actually, it's going to be, 20 and 10. Pick up the 210 in LA, in the basin, and get on 5 north.
Right onto Alabama 110.
Go straight up Interstate 5. Now, of course, California is going to slow its way down. We got a lot of California to cover. So, the extra time, helps out there.
Continue on road.
But with the way the weather is, we get better roads, better weather than running across 40. We also get better terrain. Excuse me. And we'll still end up on the 210 in the LA basin. Because that would be taking 40, we'd end up running 20 to Dallas, zigzag up to Amarillo, and then run across 40. We could possibly take the 58 to the 99. But all in all, it's still best for us to stay across the bottom, or as much of the bottom as we can. So, off we go. Good morning, everybody. We are in Montgomery, Alabama at the TA. We are at 70 39,955 pounds. Means we got 45 pounds to spare. But we're down a quarter tank. Actually, a little bit over a quarter tank of fuel. Which means if we fill up all our tanks, we're going to be overweight. So, we're going to have to play the fuel game. I really hate doing that. But that's how it goes sometimes. We have a total distance of 2,465 miles to go to final. 75 hours to get there. Should be no problem. Barring any weather, traffic issues, anything like that. Was a pretty good night overall. I'm tired. I pushed too hard the night before, expecting to have a casual night last night. It wasn't too casual. But we're ahead of schedule. I honestly didn't expect to get loaded until, well, didn't expect to bump the dock until about another hour and a half to 2 hours from now. But the trailer was preloaded, which is a good thing. It helps us out, makes our life easier. 21 pallets of chickens. You want some chicken? You want some chicken? For El Pollo Loco? That's where it's ultimately going. Actually, it's going to Restaurant Depot. I like Restaurant Depot. Basically, it's a Walmart for restaurants. Some things you can get some really good prices on. And some of the locations will let the delivery drivers get a day pass. You're supposed to show a business license to get a membership card to go in and purchase, but they'll give the truck drivers a day pass if they're making a delivery there. Not all locations, some locations. And some of the stuff you can save some money on. Also, since their things do not go through a distribution center, like they do at Walmart, for example. I'm using Walmart, generally grocery warehouses. You know, we pick up the stuff at the plant, then we carry it to the distribution center. Then they put it in the fridge in the back. Then 2 days later, they'll get a call for it. And then they'll load it up on a truck. Then it goes on another truck to the store. So it can be sitting in the warehouse 3-4 days before it ever goes to the store. And this is fresh stuff. Then once it gets to the store, it may not go out on display immediately. It can be sitting in the cooler in the store for a couple of days. So the stuff that's labeled as fresh isn't entirely not at a grocery store. Restaurant Depot now, honestly, it's going to take us 3 days to get there. So 4 days from processing, from clucking and pecking seeds and all that other stuff. 4 days later, it's in the store. And their stuff goes, at Restaurant Depot, goes straight out on the shelves to be sold. So you get a couple of days leeway, or a couple of days fresher. honestly, at the temperature we haul it, those couple of days don't really make much difference. We're hauling this at 26 degrees. Okay. Now, although you may consider that frozen, that's actually fresh. Frozen is carried at 10 degrees below zero. So, it's not frozen solid. They can pull it out, put it on a display shelf, like fresh meat rack or whatever, and it will be thawed out and kept cool. You know, keep it below 40 degrees, between 33 and 40. It'll be thawed out, still fresh, just like the day it was processed. Not frozen solid, not crystallized, no concerns about freezer burn or anything like that. So, it's a lot better. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm tired, obviously. That's why I'm rambling. Even Alize's tired. So it's time to close out the vlog. Click like if you like. Don't forget to subscribe. Do me a favor, share on your social media. Leave comments. Thank you very much for watching, and you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully you have a especially blessed Thanksgiving Day.